This man found a huge hole in front of his house. When he learned what was inside, he was shocked. Harold and his son were about to leave for soccer practice. Right as Harold picked up his car keys, a loud noise came from their front yard. They both ran outside to see what was causing the noise, and as they reached the yard, the ground began to crack open, creating a huge sinkhole right in front of their house. Despite his wife's warnings to stay safe, Harold decided to go down into the sinkhole to find out what caused it to collapse so suddenly. As the neighbors looked on, Harold climbed down into the deep hole and vanished from sight. After a long wait, Harold's voice finally echoed up from deep within the sinkhole. He announced that the hole was much bigger than it looked from the top. This news made the crowd even more curious and worried about what was down there. When Harold eventually climbed out, his face was ghostly pale and he looked terrified. He quickly warned everyone to keep away from the sinkhole, suggesting there was a serious danger that needed experts to handle it. Without giving more details, Harold urgently called the fire department and local government, explaining the emergency and the possible dangers to the community. Despite Harold's urgent requests for immediate help, he faced delays due to bureaucracy. The local authorities agreed to send assistance, but not until the next day because it was Sunday. Before Harold could finish his call, a loud rumbling shook the ground. A new crack spread from the sinkhole across the street, even damaging a neighbor's garage. Understanding the seriousness of the situation and the lack of immediate help from officials, Harold took the lead. He gathered his neighbors, explaining how serious the problem was and the importance of working together as a community. Among those who volunteered to help were Marcus, a 27-year-old local, and Lawrence, an older resident familiar with the town's history. Harold, Marcus, and Lawrence went back into the sinkhole, drawn by a strong smell similar to rotten bananas. Marcus quickly found what was causing it: pieces of nitroglycerin, a sign that there was dynamite nearby. This clue led them to believe that the sinkhole and the cracks spreading from it might be caused by underground explosions or illegal activities. Harold, Marcus, and Lawrence followed the crack across town, leading them to an old gold mine that hadn't been used in over 50 years. Inside, they discovered signs of recent use and eventually came across a group of men illegally mining for gold. These men were using dynamite, which was causing the ground to destabilize and was likely the cause of the dangerous sinkhole and spreading cracks. Harold and his team secretly recorded the illegal mining activities and brought their evidence to the police. The police quickly planned and executed a raid, successfully arresting the miners and putting an end to the mining operations.